front of us as they line up the BMain for all-wheel drive. So here we go, BMain, all-wheel drive, pole position, Rhys Millen, Hyundai Veloster. Next to Rhys Millen, we have Art Grutska, Mitsubishi Lancer, Evolution 9 out of Chicago.
And can you believe it? There he is.
Next to him, Jimmy Keeney in the 418 Subaru Impreza, WRX STI, the man who had the big crash at Irwindale, puts it back together. Next to him is the man who's had a little bit of bad luck this weekend, but he's fast when he's on the line, Joseph Burke in another Mitsubishi.
And then the guy they call the Miracle Man. And I'll tell you what, Subaru working miracles with that vehicle. We thought he wasn't going to be able to make it, but Dave Mirra in the number 40.
Now let's just recap very quickly for everyone. BMain, 5 laps, 5 cars. You want to win this and you go forward to the A-Main. Time doesn't matter, you must win. You can see the back of Mirra's car. It's lost a lot of its bodywork, but most importantly, it's got a left rear wheel. And away we go off the line, and Rhys Millen actually got a good start for the first time today. There's a lot of door handling as they go in. Art Grutska gets very, very sideways coming through there. Joseph Burke gets in front of Dave Mirra, but Rhys Millen has got the lead. So Rhys Millen coming round Folsoms for the first time, followed by Art Grutska, Joseph Burke, Dave Mirra and Jimmy Keeney. Remember, Rhys Millen hasn't got his car off the line all day, but when it goes well. So Art Grutska coming through the dust. Joseph Burke following through. Grutska's got a wheel down at the right front of that car. The right front of that car is down on Grutska's car as Millen comes out of the warehouse. I think Grutska might be a roadblock for the other cars. Yeah, Grutska's pulled to the side. All the tyres off the rim of Grutska's car. Millen's coming up for the jump. So Millen's taking the Joker for the first lap, getting a nice distance. Mirra is coming up to take the Joker as well. He didn't want to get racing with Joseph Burke. He wanted to get clear track in front of him. So Millen has now got that dark blue and black Subaru of number 40 coming after him hard and fast, Dave Mirra. As Dave comes through the S's, Millen enters into the warehouse. Mirra out of the S's, back into the warehouse, heading into the corner where it all went wrong for him before. Millen slides it out very gracefully, carries the speed. Dave gets very, very wide and almost spins it out. Almost spins it out, manages to catch it, doesn't hit the wall through the short chute. Dave lost an awful lot of time through there. That's going to hurt his chances. He now needs Rhys to make a mistake. So Dave comes down into the hairpin, pulls the e-brake, rotates that Impreza GR around, comes through the gap jump now. Millen through the funnel, onto the boneyard. Mirra through the gap, into the funnel, through onto the boneyard. Joseph Burke and Jimmy Keeney, and Joseph Burke has spun all the way round in a hairpin. Jimmy Keeney's going by. Joseph just lost as he came round, over-rotated the car. And Joseph Burke drops to the back now. Jimmy Keeney as Rhys Millen's into the warehouse.
And Dave Mirra just putting around. Looks like some problems for Mirra, but wait, he's able to get the thing going.
Looks like Dave couldn't find any gears in that car just then. Dave Mirra comes to the end of the warehouse, a lot smoother than what he's been. 3 laps to go for, 2.5 laps to go for Rhys Millen, keeping it nice and smooth now. Remember, Dave Mirra has got a problem out there. That car's slowing down a lot as Rhys Millen comes through the gap in the jump. Dave's car seems to pick up power, then lose power, pick up power and lose power. But Millen is already onto the boneyard. Coming into Folsoms now. 2 laps to go for Rhys Millen and a spot in the A-Main. Into the S's, out of the S's, into the warehouse goes Millen. He's just got to keep it together now, make no more mistakes. And of course the battle now between Burke and Keeney has real interest because these 2 cars are both limited, so this matters as Millen goes down into the hairpin section again. And remember, Millen and Mirra have both taken the jump. Burke and Keeney haven't taken the jump. Millen comes through the gap on the jump. Comes through the funnel, through the boneyard.
And still Reese Millen with that commanding lead right there. He could be earning himself a spot in the A final.
Comes round Folsom, sees the 1 lap to go board. That's what he wants to see. His spotter will be telling him where everybody else is in the course. But he's pushing it really, really hard. He's trying to find the limits of that car for the A-Main. Because Reese doesn't want to just make up numbers. He wants to be on the podium or win it.
And the first time we saw him get the hole shot, look what it's done for him. He's got the lead all the way through.
Reese, that car's really fast when it gets off the line. It just hasn't got off the line. So Reese got it together in the BMain. Mira goes into the warehouse now. Whatever that problem was seems to have cured itself. Mira comes out of the warehouse. It caused him all the problems later. He slides the car beautifully out of there into the kink, into the short chute. Left foot braking just to rotate. Lights flash on, flash off. Drifts out the back, down onto the hairpin. Reese is already onto the boneyard, coming up now. Coming into Folsom's corner for the last time. The flags are ready.
And here we go. The checkered flags are waving, and Reese Millen has earned him spot into the A final for the all-wheel drive. Good job, Reese Millen. And here comes Dave Mira. It looks like he's going to grab second place as Dave Mira comes through the boneyard.
And then, as Dave Mira comes through the boneyard through Folsom's, Joseph Burke did take the jump and vaults himself up to 3rd place and wins over Jimmy Keeney in the battle of the limited all-wheel drive car. So that's a good result there for Joseph Burke. And then Jimmy Keeney comes through to Joseph with a slightly deranged front end of the Mitsubishi, picks up the win in the class from Jimmy Keeney. And Jimmy Keeney comes through Folsom's and ends this meeting far better than he ended the last meeting when it was a cartwheel to destruction.
And so here he is. Jimmy Keeney's going to round things off, and that's going to do it right there for...
So off